Okay. All right. We're going to go ahead and get started just so we are respectful of everybody's time here. I'm Katie Williams. I'm so happy that you've joined us tonight. Um, First and foremost, whoever invited you to this call, don't be afraid to go back to them with any questions. We're all here for you. This is going to be so much fun getting to know me and my friend Brittany, among a couple other people that we have here that are going to speak with us tonight. I am a mom of two. Those are my two babies there. They are a handful for sure. I have been married for 10 years now. My husband, Nick, is a law enforcement officer. And I originally went into entrepreneurship. Let's mute you. Went into entrepreneurship with my own photography business locally. I knew that I needed to bring in extra income for my family. We were struggling beyond words, super broke. My husband busts his butt every day, but does not make a lot of money. He does it because he loves it and he wants to help others. He's not in it for the money. And so I quickly realized I needed to bring in some other income streams to our family. And I entered into the direct sales world, which has blown me away. I'm super grateful for my journey. I stumbled across Q Sciences a couple months ago, and I came from another company. Super grateful for that journey, but it was not serving me well anymore, and it wasn't serving my people. And it was feeling very, very lonely at the top. I walked away from six figures because of what I saw here and what you're about to see tonight. It's probably going to blow your mind. I'm very passionate about it. The partnerships that we have with this company are just absolutely not comparable anywhere else. And within a few short months, I matched the income that I walked away from. And then I doubled it and then I tripled it. And so while Ruby doesn't mean much to you if you're new here, you'll find out later with our current plan what exactly that means. Here we have so much to offer, but most importantly, the people that are with me now are winning. And that was the biggest thing for me. I was very tired of being at the top by myself. And so now I can win with others. And that was the most important thing to me. So a little bit about our company. Whoops. Mark Wilson is our founder. He is such a phenomenal man. He was a two-time Super Bowl champ, played for the Raiders and the Patriots, won with the Raiders. I have to add, I have to note that. He retired from the football field to kind of like the golf course, dabbled into some real estate investing, and quickly realized he needed more. He wanted to do more. He wanted to help others. He fulfilled that servant leadership role so quickly with Q Sciences. He partnered up with Dr. Stephen Kimberly, who was the lead chief editor of WebMD for over 15 years. He and Mark partnered and created Q Sciences. And they quickly realized that while they were serving so many with their amazing products, they really wanted to get it in the hands of others faster. And they were struggling to do so with ambassadors like myself. So they teamed up with Jake Spencer, who, let me just mute you. If you're on here, please make sure you mute yourself. He came in to kind of help Mark. Mark was wondering what he could do better with Q Sciences. And Jake was like this amazing network marketer himself. He was in the field for over a decade and did phenomenal work in the field. And so he started contracting his services out to other companies, and Mark brought him in. He kind of sat behind the scenes, evaluated maybe what Mark could be doing better. And he came back with kind of three main things. First and foremost, the branding, the amount of products, and just being able to go into more products than just vitamins. And then most importantly, and why I'm here and why most of you are probably here listening on the call, is the comp plan. Typical industry standards for the comp plan are going to be payouts of about 37%. And here we pay out 47 to 50%. And so that was one of the biggest changes, among some others that we'll talk about in a little bit. But they all partnered together and really relaunched Q Sciences in 2018. And it has been the most generous comp plan, the best partnerships that I personally have ever experienced in my life. And there's just so much more to come for us here. It's about to blow your mind. Um, this is a S curve, a typical S curve in any kind of business, specifically for a new company. When you start out, you're in ground floor and you're in that slow growth. So we are just now exiting this slow growth ground floor. In my mind, it hasn't been slow. And I'll tell you a quick little story. When I first met Jake Spencer, I walked up to him and I said, I just want to thank you so much for this momentum. And he looked at me and he's like, what momentum? You haven't even experienced momentum yet. And I didn't understand, I think, fully what he meant at that time, but now I do, because I can see and understand the direction that this company is going, and there's so much more to come. And so we're kind of right here, and we are on the brink of momentum. And it's hard to believe, especially if you're doing this with us already, because what we're feeling right now is bananas, and it's about to get even crazier. And so when we are kind of in this part of this S curve, it could last years and years and years. There's really no end in sight. We have had over 700% growth. We're in over 20, actually, I think it's 21 countries now, 22 countries. And we're expected to be in at least 30 more in the next few years. We have so much potential for growth here, and you coming in now is what is determining that. You have the opportunity to be in this new growth with a company that has relaunched, that already has a foundation of amazing products. A couple months ago, I was talking to my friend about Bitcoin. And I remember in 2010, my uncle, who we call him my crazy uncle, but he came to us and was like, you need to get on this Bitcoin. And I was like, no, like, I'm not going to invest in an internet currency. Like, I don't even know what that is. But those people that took that jump and understood the potential and really, really like just looked deep into the possibilities of that currency are now set for life. And that's kind of what we have here, you guys. When I left my previous company, I looked at all avenues of this. I looked at everything. I looked at the potential, the charts, the research, the products, everything. And walking away from six figures for myself and my family was so terrifying. But I cannot tell you that every single day I am more confirmed in that decision. And if I could only, and you'll hear this a lot, but if I could only go back and do it sooner, I would have. And that is oftentimes the most common answer here. So we have a full suite of products. I'm going to chat really briefly about it. And then my friend Sam, if you're on, you can unmute when I'm done with this slide and share your little story. But we have a full suite. We have a hemp line, we have a non-hemp line, we have everything from fitness and weight loss to hormones, kid supplements, energy. One of my favorites, and personally what I tell most people to start with, is the Q Core. And the Q Core for me has changed my energy levels to something that I didn't even know I needed. This is our QMax Premium, which is a multivitamin. It's a nutraceutical, and I refer to it as like a bougie vitamin. It breaks through the blood-brain barrier. It really just fills in those nutritional gaps that we all have, and just helps your body like build whatever it needs. I think there were some studies that have been going around recently, but like no matter what clean diet we eat, we're still missing out on so many nutrients. And so this kind of fills in those gaps. It also has a pre and probiotic and an anti-inflammatory. So for me, I was drinking like 5 is a little dramatic, but probably like 2.5 to 3 coffees a day. A couple venti coffees, not saying I'm not proud of it, not my proudest moment. But when I started taking this, I would say about a week later, I started noticing that I wasn't even thinking about coffee. I wasn't craving that caffeine. And this helped me 100%. So I'm going to introduce you to my friend, Sam. She's only been with us for about like 20 days. She's already made a good amount of money. And truthfully, just by being passionate and sharing about what she's learned to love here, the products that fit her lifestyle. She owns her own, she's partnered with her own gym. And she really is just so passionate about the products here. And it's come so natural for her. So Sam, if you're on here, feel free to unmute yourself.
All righty. Hi, everyone. Hopefully everybody can hear me. So I'm Sam. Like Katie said, I have been with this company for maybe a few weeks, and it's blown my mind. So my draw to the company was the products, and then the business side of it was kind of like the best bonus ever. So like she said, I have been a coach for over a decade. I train athletes and I still compete as an athlete and mom of two. So I'm constantly looking for products that will help pre-workout, post-workout, recovery, any of that. So with the hemp products, my huge draw was the Renew. So I got the Renew roller and I have two ruptured quad tendons. So for training, that has been a game changer. I have noticed a huge difference. Next day, it's fine. It feels great, and I'm good to go for the rest of the training for the week. The other product that has blown my mind is the pre-workout. So it's really hard to find clean pre-workouts. A lot of them, I get drug tested with USADA, and a lot of them come with labels on the back that say may show up on drug test. But these products are completely fine and clear and good to go. So again, it's something fantastic. The pre-workout only has like 4 ingredients, another bonus, and then it's completely water soluble. So I can just mix it. I don't need a shaker. It's good. And it tastes fantastic. So that has been a huge hit with some of the clients at the gym because they've just seen me post about it. It's good. It works. And so far they love it. And then my other huge draw is I have a 4.5-year-old son who is on the spectrum. And I've heard so many things about hemp, but never knew what products or had access to products that I would trust using with him. So I now have that with me. So now it's just kind of trying to get him to take it, but I'm looking forward to seeing how that goes. So.
Thanks. And you've done really well in the business so far. You're about to hit that 3rd rank already, right?
Yes. So close. So
Do you
close.
want to chat really quick about that? How exciting that is?
So it's been about 3 weeks. And just with a super good friend of mine who was very interested in this business and got involved. And then one other person, it has just taken off. And now I've got those people in the gym that want to be preferred customers and just different things that have all helped. So now I've already got like an almost extra 750 that I can put towards medical bills, and it's great.
That's awesome. Thanks, Sam. Yeah, you guys, we are not the experts here. We have experts for that as far as science goes, all the studies, all the fun stuff that you can read. But all I know is that our products are amazing and they speak for themselves. Personally, the hemp has been life-changing for me as well. I have been on and off anxiety meds all my motherhood, postpartum life, which has been actually a long time now because my son is almost 7. And it just blows my mind that the moment that I decided to look into natural alternatives and being able to find this one, and it has absolutely changed my life. I am so thankful for our hemp. And those of you that are in occupations where you need to have THC-free products, we do have that. And that is one of my favorite things here because my husband can use that as well. So get with the person that invited you. They can absolutely send you a full product guide if you want to learn more about our products. But next, I get to introduce one of my very, very best friends and my mentor, and the reason why I'm here. And you guys, social media is a beautiful thing. If I had not stumbled across Brittany's profile, I would not be here. And so many of the women and men with me wouldn't either. And it's truly life-changing. So listen up. She's going to tell a little bit about her story and talk more about the comp plan. We have the potential to help you not only make back your investment, but change your life financially.
Thanks, Katie. Oh my gosh, it's so good to be here with you guys. And it's been so awesome and honestly such an honor to have played even just like the smallest role in watching Katie grow over the last few months. We'll talk about our systems, but we have these simple systems, which is why we can link arms and partner with anybody and watch them do big things. So, I mean, Katie just joined me in December and is already making a very decent 5-figure monthly income. Like she said, triple what she has ever made before. And it's just part of it, and it's part of plugging into the systems. It's been so awesome. Katie, you're killing it. I'm so proud of you. And I'm so grateful for you. So this is my family, my husband, Nick. So Katie and I actually have very similar stories. We both are married to Nicks. My Nick was also a police officer, but he got medically retired. He got hurt on the job, blew out his knee, and it led to a full medical retirement, which, give me a second. These are my two daughters. Emmy is 7, Luca is 4, and they are just the sweetest. So Nick got medically retired. We were living in California at the time. And with a medical retirement, that meant that we lost about 2/3 of our income, which is a lot living in California where it's not cheap to live. So we lost 2/3 of his income. We lost medical benefits, everything just gone. So we have 2 little girls and a life to pay for and no way to pay for it really. So the last few years have been just this downward spiral financially. It had been really, really rough. He was working with his brothers in this tech startup company, which I'm so supportive of. I love, obviously love entrepreneurship. But the beginning stages of that is really rough. And we just weren't making it. I like to say we were broke, not just broke. There's like paycheck to paycheck. And we were in the less than that category. Like we were not even making it each month. Just our basic needs were going on credit cards, maxing them all out. It was bad. I actually just shared this for the first time the other day, but I never let on to anybody how bad our situation was. Like I never even went to my parents to ask for help because I just didn't want anyone to know. I wanted to just kind of fight through it. And then one day, Emmy, my 7-year-old, she was over at my parents' house and she asked my mom if she could take some dog food home because she told her that we didn't have any dog food for our dog. My mom was like, yeah, of course. And so that's when my mom confronted me and she's like, Britt, is everything okay? And I was like, no, it's not okay at all. That was a very humbling moment, you guys. That's a moment that I'll never forget and a moment that makes me want to cry every time I think about it because that is a stressor that sweet little girl should have never had to worry about ever. So it were a few moments like that were a huge reality check for me that made me realize I got to do something about this. Like that's enough. So I had been watching my friend Francesca and I had met my friend Fran in my previous company and I had watched her come to this company and build this amazing business. All the way up to I watched her make $90,000 a month. You guys, I don't know if any of you can comprehend 90,000 a month, but that's freaking insane. She is just your sweetest, most normal, humble, down to earth mama of 4 kids. She used to be a social worker and girlfriend's was making 90,000 a month. And I had watched for 18 months. And then when she hit that level, that's when I was like, you know what? I have this gut feeling. I have this nudge. What if this is it? What if this is what's going to change our life? And I finally got to a place of complete desperation where I could not ignore it. So I remember it was October 1st, I think October 1st of 2020. I messaged her and I was like, okay, I'm ready to talk. Tell me everything. And so we got on a call and she shared everything with me. And you guys, I knew it was going to be good. I knew I was going to love what she said, but I didn't expect it to be as good as it was. I felt like just shook after hearing it all. And most of the time, things just kind of seem way too good to be true. And usually, if they seem too good to be true, they probably are. But with this, it's kind of made me realize, well, maybe it's just too good to pass up. And that's exactly what happened here. So I jumped all in. I just was like, if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this and I'm going to go run hard. Since I had watched for so long, I honestly felt like every single day I was missing the boat a little bit more. So when I jumped in, I was like, I got to make up for lost time. I have to hit the ground running. I have to do this and I have to do it now. The timing was terrible. We were in the middle of a cross country move. We were moving from California out here to Nashville. And so, I mean, moving across town is a lot of work. Katie just did it, but moving across the country, you guys, that's a whole different ball game. It was chaos. But again, I just knew that I had gold at my fingertips and I had to act on it now. So in 7 weeks, I became a 6-figure earner. which was life-changing for us. Obviously, I mean, even a couple, I don't know, like $100 would have been life-changing, but making a six-figure annual income that fast was life-changing. And then my paycheck has continued to grow ever since then. I just got my first six-figure monthly check yesterday. It's something that I could have never imagined. Like, I had like butterflies even still thinking about it. I about passed out when I opened my email yesterday. I knew it was coming, but when you see it, it's like, are you kidding me? And on top of that wild paycheck, we are completely debt free. Our credit score has jumped 217 points since I started. I now have 11 six-figure earners on my team. That is 11 people making between $8,000 and $65,000 a month. That is insane. The coolest thing is it's not just me. I'm not just one lucky person at the top. These people have plugged in with me in the last 6 months, and are making this life-changing income. And on top of the six-figure earners, we have hundreds of people, actually thousands of people making thousands of dollars a month. It's truly incredible what we have. Like Katie said, timing is an edge. And there's a saying that goes, the T in timing is more important than the T in talent. Talent can be taught, it can be grown, but timing is something that you just cannot replace. It's there or it's not. And we have timing on our sides. So if you want to partner with us and you want to kind of just slide in and claim your spot in someone's organization, whoever invited you, it's $40. $40 for your business. And if you haven't noticed, you guys, everything is going e-commerce. It's pandemic proof. It's governor shutdown proof. It's not going anywhere. $40 for your business. You don't have to stock products and host parties. And like they said on our live last week, this is not your grandma's MLM. This is very, very business-minded, business-focused, and we just do things differently. So with your $40, you get your website. The company handles all the shipping for you. And then you get to place your order. You get to pick what products you want. It's about $200 all in. Tax, shipping, products, business, everything, $200. And the coolest thing is that with our systems that we have, you plug into them, we can help you get your investment back by next Friday, hands down. So a couple ways to earn with our comp plan, 4 simple ways. There's not a million ways that are unattainable. You can earn a customer commission, which is this top box on the left. So when you join, you get a link. It's like if you in the influencer space, it's like an affiliate link or just a link that you send people to. With this link, they can order products from you, they can join you in business. But when people go to your website and order products from you, you earn a percentage off of what they buy. So up here, there's the different levels of commission, and it goes all the way up to 35%. And our president just shared with us recently that in the very near future, there is coming a 50% commission level, which is like unheard of. It's unheard of. So that is going to be huge. And our products work, you guys. We have, so 70% of our sales come from our customers. And with our customers, we have an 84.7 retention rate over a 4-month period, which if you don't know, that is insanely high. Our products work. The business works because the products work. Okay, the second box is when you build a team. When you find other like-minded, business-minded people to partner with you in business, then they get to do what you do. You kind of just duplicate yourself, and then you get to earn off of what they do. So the first rank is builder. Builder is basically 3 orders under you in your organization. So what I mean by orders is your ambassadors, their ambassadors, any of their customers, it all counts for that OV, that overall volume for you to promote. So in simple terms, builder is 3 orders. When you hit builder, you get a fast start bonus of $100 the next week. And then a monthly team commission of $50. And I'll go over the monthly team commission in a second. Pro is the second rank. It is basically 6 orders in your organization, and you get another $100 bonus. An executive is our third fast start rank. It's basically 15 orders in your organization. It's another $300 bonus. So it's a total of $500 in bonuses that you get weekly. Like we get the money in your hands fast. There's no waiting around for it. And then as far as the monthly team commission, okay, This is one of my favorite things. I came from a company where it was all based on averages. I think most people have, because that's kind of the industry standard is an average income. You never really know what it's going to be. I have a friend, I don't know if she's on here tonight, but actually I have plenty of friends with this story, but one specifically, she worked her booty off for 3 years to hit a level in our last company that the average said that she would make about 4,500 bucks a month. So she worked really, really hard to get there because they needed that extra 4,500 a month. She finally got there after 3 years. Do you know what her paycheck was? It was like 1,800 bucks. It was so disappointing. And that is the case time and time again when you are working off of averages. So here, you guys, we don't have averages. That monthly team commission column, that tells you exactly what your paycheck is going to be. And mark my words, it's not going to be a penny less than that. That is what I like to call your base pay, because on top of what this says your paycheck will be, you can earn customer commission, you earn bonuses, and then you also can earn a financial freedom bonus. So we have a program called FFM, and the FFM is our financial freedom movement. So instead of a car program, which I got into in my last company, and it was a terrible financial move, the heart of our company is truly helping people live financially free and setting us up for financial success. So when you join, you spend that 40 bucks for your business, you now have access to free financial coaching. You can email them tonight and set up a meeting, and they will be your coach. It can be whatever you want it to be. They can comb through your finances, help you set up a retirement fund, help you figure out what debts to pay off faster. When I started, I told you guys we were in like financial ruin. I put that meeting off for a long time because I was really embarrassed. And I did not, it's very vulnerable to let somebody into that part of your life. For a lot of us, it's messy. So I put it off. And when I finally did it, I left that meeting feeling so encouraged, because she said it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. It was pretty bad, but she was whatever. She said it wasn't as bad as I thought it was. And she gave me a game plan of what to do next. And I left feeling so encouraged and with a plan of actually getting out of debt way faster. This is before I was making a ton of money, like this kind of money, but we actually had a plan of how it was going to happen, and it was going to happen faster than we thought. So the coaching alone is free. It's part of being a part of the company. But on top of that, when you hit the 4th rank, they start to pay down your debt. At Elite, they have $100 that you get to pick if it goes towards a car payment, a mortgage, a credit card debt, whatever you want it to be. If you don't have debt, like they praise Jesus, I don't have debt anymore. It's going to go towards a 401k. It can go towards whatever you want it to be. So that is just something that is so unique and special to our company. This comp plan, it's a 1-pager. It's so simple. It is so generous. And like Katie said, most comp plans only pay out about 37%, and ours pays 48 to 50%. And we build deep and not wide. So what that means is it's truly a team effort. So when you join somebody and you get that spot in their business, then everyone after that, they get to place under you. So if you join today, you get this spot, and then you get the people tomorrow, the next day. But if you wait and join in 2 weeks, everyone who has joined from now till then, you go under. That is why timing not only in the company is huge, but timing in joining somebody is huge. Because like I said, when you get in, you stake that spot. And then either people will go under you or you'll go under those people. Regardless, there's enough people to go around. We are still just in the beginning. But when it comes to placing volume, you could have a lot more getting in sooner. So that is our comp plan. We have a 9-minute video that we can share that really kind of dives in maybe a little bit into more detail about the comp plan. But this comp plan, it blows me away every single time. I feel like it takes you a few times to really grasp it. But when you grasp it, it might make you emotional when you understand how you can help people. In my last company, I could not help people. I could only cheer them on. And here, the fact that I get to place volume and give people volume, and literally, it's my favorite thing when I get to like take a screenshot of someone's back office and be like, hey, check your numbers. And I got to place a bunch of volume and they like instantly rank up. Like I've gotten so many like messages, like voice messages of people crying I mean, just recently, I had this sweet lady, she's actually on vacation in Hawaii right now. And she said the amount that she earned because my volume ranked her up was the exact amount they needed for this one excursion that they wanted to do in Hawaii that they couldn't afford. It was like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing ever. So this business, it's so special. It's so different. It's so awesome. And then starting May 1st, we are going to weekly pay. It's never been done before in the health and wellness industry and network marketing, I guess. But here's what that's going to look like. Do you see that monthly team commission column? So let's say by the first Friday of the month, you already are at builder volume. That means that the next Friday, you are going to get that $50. Okay. If by the next Friday you hit pro, then you're going to get another $50 to make up the difference so that you're totaling out $100 already. Then if by the next Friday you're at executive volume, you're going to get another $150 that Friday to make up the difference. And let's say you end the month on elite, you're going to get another $500 that Friday to make up the difference. So you're getting paid $750 throughout the month. Like, I don't know about you, but back then when we were in whatever that was, a paycheck every Friday would have been so life-changing for us. And I am just so grateful that we get to provide that for people who might be in that same position. So starting May 1st, that is coming. I mean, even imagine like, okay, let's just for fun. Let's say by the first Friday, you're bronze, you get $1,700. Then by the next Friday, you're silver. What is that, like over $3,000, $2,000 something dollars the next Friday? Then you hit gold the next week. I mean, you guys get the picture. Like, you can get really big paychecks a week. I mean, okay, if you want to do the math in your head, I am black diamond. So you can imagine what those weekly paychecks would be like. That's just wild. And it's life-changing for so many people. So Katie, did you have one other person to share an awesome testimony?
Yeah, Kayla, if you are on, you can unmute yourself. We would just love for her to share her story. Sorry, if somebody is not muted, if you can mute yourself. Kayla, if you're on, feel free to unmute.
Okay, I think I'm unmuted.
Hey.
Hi, I am extremely nervous. I've been trying to keep my cool this whole time. I've never spoke to this many people at once. I didn't think I was gonna cry, but here I am. I am blown away, and not only this company, but the fact that I was with the same company that Katie was before this, and I spent 2.5 years at it, and I felt alone. Honestly, I felt like I was trying to figure out everything myself, and I was getting nowhere after 2.5 years. And it hasn't even been a month yet that I have been with this company. I have hit pro and I have hit builder, and it's already more than 2.5 years with my previous company. And this month's not even over yet. I know I can achieve executive, and I know it's going to happen, and that's going to be so life-changing. Whenever they say timing is literally everything, it is. Believe them. Believe me. I am 22 years old. I am currently going to college. I have an 8-month-old baby, and I just know that this is going to blow up. It really is. The hemp industry is becoming something insane. E-commerce is becoming something insane. It is literally the next thing. People are going to be buying everything from their house. So this job is the real deal. It really is the real deal. My tears are gone now. I spoke what I needed to say.
Thank you, Kayla.
See where I go.
That was literally perfect.
So
that was a true testimony, you guys. That was not rehearsed or anything. We're so happy that you're here, and we're so happy that you're seeing success. Like, that is the most important thing to us. So thank you.
so much.
It's these
All right,
stories,
y'all.
it's these stories that are just real people, like 22 years old in college with the baby, making it happen. It'll never get old to me. So if you guys have any questions, get with whoever invited you. Clearly they invited you because they care about you. All of our lives are forever changed. And like I said, timing is everything. We do these calls all the time. So make sure you get in because the people that join the next round, you might be able to stake a spot where you get them under you. So
this is where that legacy wealth is built, you guys. This is it. So make sure you get with whoever invited you here. Thank you for joining us. Britt and I are so excited to get to know each and every one of you.
Good night, you guys.
Have a good night. Bye.